Good morning. It's Russo coming to you live from the convent in the 02148, checking in. Got to talk Bruins. Bruins tonight, big game. We're in Florida. I have a feeling Marshawn is going to have a big game tonight. I have a feeling he's really upset he didn't end it right down there at the end of the third period. I think the Bruins come out like gangbusters. I think Kachuk, he gets shut down tonight. They're not letting him get in there. I know he's going to be home. I think the Bruins really skate with some urgency. I think Pasternak's going to have to show up. It's important. And I also think, and this is just for my, you know how in hockey, they're making the extra pass. Don't make the extra pass. I actually think they need to make that extra pass. Let me explain. When you're not rushing things, you're passing, you're coming 2-on-1, you pass it to the guy to the left, and then they're shooting. Whereas all season, they come 2-on-1, they're passing to this, the goalie slides this way, they pass it back to me. Love your little tap. I think they have to have a little bit of patience, teeny bit more patience, control the puck more. And I think our Coach Montgomery, I don't think he should show so much, so many emotions. I could see him. He's been, pretty consistently laid back all year, and he started getting fired up. And I think that comes from the top bottom, throws you out of your game. The last thing is I talked to comic Mark Riley. I was hoping to get him on here, ex-referee this morning. I don't know if he's up. He said something that I had thought about in the past as well, and I didn't realize it. Almark's been playing every game, but during the season, I'm pretty sure they switched every other game. That's a mental mess up with your head, my friends. Anyways, let's talk more hockey. I'm checking in. It's live. Good morning. It's Russo. Of course, Eric Bergstrom always checking in and saying hello, Sissy DeCito. Good morning, and some other friends. The goalies. Why are we changing what we did all year to be successful? If we had goalies every other game, then we should be switching the goalies every other game. Because now Allmark, instead of seeing 30 shots in one game or 20 shots in one game, now in his head, he's getting, he got 20 shots the first game, 20 shots. I mean, eventually you learn the weakness. These guys are pros. They're going to learn his weakness. And we all know what Allmark's weakness is. Playing with the puck. He scored one goal. Yeah, and it cost the guy the over-under that I was talking to the other night. And when he didn't score when I was in Vegas, when he missed the net by this much, it cost me the over-under. So just stay in the net and be a goalie. Don't be out. Anyways, I don't know what you guys think. If you think the Bruins are going to win tonight, I kind of win either way. If they lose, I have tickets for Game 7 already. So, but if they win, I'm happy because then I have tickets for Game 1 of next series. So either way, Russo wins. Anyways, I've been doing these podcasts and more. I've been trying to give you a little bit of memorabilia, some stories, or talk about some fun stuff. So I grabbed this. I have this right here. This is my Focino bottle of Malbec red wine. We launched it January 2018 and one of the top sellers now. Anyways, with that being said, I have a bunch of bracelets on here, and they all have stories. Like this bracelet right here, okay? I was in Las Vegas, and I was walking across, and an Asian woman gave me this in a card, and so I gave her $1, and she was, "You cheap, give me $5." So I gave her $5, and I wear it whenever I gamble, and it's been pretty successful for me. Anyways, hockey beard, getting itchy. I hope they win tonight. I can shave after the series, but I'm keeping the hair long. I'm going to go hockey here until the end. It's getting long. get the wings. Yep. But the beard, I got to shave the beard. Anyways, so Vegas bracelet, love it. Now some cool bracelets. This one right here. This has no writing on it. Nothing. Okay. This is the Kevin Knox bracelet. And I believe I have one more here. If not, I have to find it. Kevin Knox, the Wild Irishman. I actually gave one of these bracelets to Bill Burr. Bill was a huge fan of Kevin Knox. Kevin was very nice to Bill, as he was to me. If you don't know who Kevin Knox is, he was the Wild Irishman. He was an Irishman, Kevin Knox, one of the best. Very well loved. Unfortunately, passed. Jesus, at my age that I am right now, he had stage 4 cancer. It was horrible. And that's what a lot of these little bracelets are for, by the way. These are fundraisers that I've done through the years to raise money. Look at this one. Kick-ass mode. I believe that's a symbol. And I've done so many of these. I don't know what they're all for. Okay, this is the Boys and Girls Club, which is a great organization. It's actually Jonathan Kraft. Right here. Going blue. Thin Blue Ridge Ride.org. Wicked cool bracelet. Right here. Let's see what other guys I got here. Together we can beat this. See if I have any. This one is huge. Autism awareness. This might be for the Little Ricky Foundation as well. Little Ricky Foundation, Ricky Frinny. I started working with him with fundraisers. And Mike Clark, Jesus, 20 years ago. We raised a ton of money for these. Look at green and pink breast cancer awareness, and thin and purple, which is, I remember that. That's a tough one. That's remembering somebody. Yeah. Anyways, I try to keep all these. And anyways, what do you think the score is going to be tonight with the Bruins? Anybody? Talk to me. What is it going to be? I'll tell you a quick Kevin Knox story. Quick Kevin Knox. If you don't know who Kevin Knox is, you got to Google him. He was originally from Tingsboro. He hosted stand-up comedy. He was one of the up-and-coming guys that worked with. We'll put it this way: there's a little bit of rumors saying that Dane Cook kind of one-upped, or kind of his stage persona. Dane's stage persona was very Kevin Knox, flattery, copy, whatever. Anyways, Knoxy. I opened for him at Salem State, which is obviously the tough school to get into when it's locked. Anyways, real quick, I'm on stage, and the audience members, the kids are saying, heckle the security guard. And I'm going, why would I heckle the security guard? He's supposed to help, protect me. But they had these fluorescent pink or fluorescent green, yellow security jackets on. And I said, but realistically, how are you going to sneak up on somebody when you're wearing a fluorescent jacket with that color? And I turned to the left, and the guy rushed the stage. Security rushed me on stage, and I wrestled him. I had him in one leg. I remember because my watch broke off on the ground. We used to wear watches back then. We didn't have phones with clocks on them. And and the kids looked at me like, don't do it. And I was like, and so I kind of tripped him down on the ground, held him there. And somehow nobody jumped on stage to help him or me. I got him off. Kevin Knox, I introduced Kevin Knox 5 minutes later. Kevin Knox was like, came to a comedy show, a wrestling match. I'm an Irishman. I've got a small piece, but a huge liver sometimes. I've sex with my liver so hard. That was Kevin Knox. And that was Salem State. I got rushed on stage from Salem State from fucking security. I didn't even think about that. Security, the people who were protecting me jumped me. Man, that should be called University of Russo right now. Anyways, all right. So I was asking Bruins. What do you think? So Bergson thinks 4-2. Someone said they loved Kevin Knox. I love Kevin Knox too. One of the best. Small little fact. 9 years after Kevin Knox passed away, the number 9 pick in the NBA draft was Kevin Knox. I don't know. Little fun fact that Russo has. Boom. Anyways, today I posted a video. I'm going to tell you this morning of myself dancing with Adrienne Hassler. If you don't know who she is, she was 10 years ago. She was at the Boston bombing. She got her leg blown off. And in 2015, I danced with her at that USO. It's up on all the platforms. Anyways, I'm on StreamYard. I've been doing the StreamYard thing, and I actually like this one. Let me see this. There we go. All right, live with StreamYard. Let me check this out. Well, all right, people. Hold on. I'm the producer and the. Let me see. Where we go. Yeah, we like that. All right. You can so live view a comment, show up in the stream. This is an example. Click on a comment to show it on screen. So I'll take that off. We like that right there. All right. Yeah, some people I can see their names, and some people I can't. But anyways, with that being said, let me plug a couple of things I got coming on. All right. So I'm doing this whole producing thing. All right. If nobody knows us already, please. We're going to be down at Skippy's Pier 1, Saturday, June 3rd, all Saturdays. Check that out, all Saturdays in June and July 1st. We got Hurley coming down, Steve Sweeney, Tom Carter, Russo, D'Angelo, Mesh. We got them all. Everyone's coming down for June. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah, tonight, by the way. Tonight, I think you guys should go check the show out at Falcino Vineyard. A Taste of Italy, 1 hour north of Boston, next to Nashua. That's tonight. I want to get this banner thing off for a second. Let's see what I got here. Taking off this overlay. Boom. That one. Boom. All right. It stinks when you go on the fly right now because I want to shut this thing off right here. Boom. There we go. Way better. All right. Now we're back in America. All right. So, there we go. All right. So tonight I want to plug this back in. Falcino Vineyard. As a matter of fact, our friend Mike Catrova is doing his first show ever at Falcino Vineyard tonight in Hollis, New Hampshire. Mike Catrova from Here Comes the Boom. Local comic for many years. We got Matt Mishi hosting it. We got Joe Espy. And of course, I say pound for pound, one of the top comics in the country working. Paul D'Angelo. That's tonight. Check it out. That's tonight. A few tickets left. It's in Hollis, New Hampshire. That's right. A Taste of Italy, 1 hour north of Boston, next to Nashua. Check that out. Yeah. All right. That's right. Anyways, that's tonight. Big dig tonight, right here. Salvatore's. We're doing Guido's Last Supper. Right? And I get to host an event. If you missed the first one, it was sold out. And tonight, I believe it's sold out, like 150 tickets. I don't know how many the place can hold at Salvatore's. But if you haven't heard of Guido's Last Supper, we have a dinner, a bunch of Italians on stage. We have a comedy show. We kibitz. We do all this stuff. We frisk people. All right, that's tonight. Check it out. There we go. Salvatore's. The Guido's Last Supper. Anyways, I think I started saying this at the beginning with the Bruins. I haven't decided how much I think they're going to win by tonight. Again, put your scores down. But I do think, realistically, we get at least 4 goals, man. Yeah, we get at least 4 goals tonight. We probably get 5 goals. I bet we get 5 goals. 5 goals, yeah. They might get up. Am I 5-2 a guy again? Anyways, we should beat them handily. We really should. I hope they're not feeling the pressure. With that being said, I'm going to be up at Lawrence tonight, right at Salvatore's. This should be fun. And then tomorrow night, Manch Vegas, New Hampshire. That's right, people. We're going to be at Chunky's. That's right, Chunky's tomorrow night. And I get to work with Alex Giampapa, which is very cool, which I do dig. And let's see if Mark Riley's up yet. Riley's up. Let's see if we get him on. All right. Let's see. All right. Check this out, people. This is how you do this. I am going to invite Mark Riley. Okay. Boom. Hope you can see me. Hope you can hang. Hope you can chill out a minute. And we're going to get him right here. Boom. We nailed it. All right. So I'm just going to tell him, Riles, I just texted you, rather just emailed you, log on to StreamYard. Anyway, I'm just having fun with the StreamYard stuff. I think it's kind of neat. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. Boom. Got that right there. Anyways, hopefully Riles will log on and we'll get him out here. Mark Riley, if you don't know who he is, played ice hockey his entire life, played for Curry College, referee, professional ref for a little bit of time, still refs now, but is also a professional stand-up comedian. So let's see if he's going to respond. We'll see if he's quick. Check your email. If not, we'll get him on later and we'll talk about the game. But he was one of those guys telling me last night, we had the same thought, was that if the Bruins have been switching off every other game with the goalies, why are they switching now in the playoffs when it's more grind and more grueling? Plus, it kind of switches up on the hockey players, I think. Like, if I'm going against you every game, okay, I'm eventually going to figure out how to score against you. You know, but if you keep switching up goalies now, you're like, geez, this guy, you know what I mean? It's just makes them think a little more. But anyways, it is Friday. Big game with the Bruins. Obviously, the Celtics won. They won by like 8. I don't know what they're doing. But it's early in the morning. I had to drive my aunt to the airport. And, yeah, she goes, call me at 4 in the morning. I don't have an alarm clock. I'm like, Auntie, are you sleeping with your hearing aids in? She's like, no, but how are you going to hear the phone? Anyways, we got her there, picked her up at 4:30 in the morning. She's now going to Florida for a little bit of time. And other than that, it's Friday in the 02148. I'm up early. I'm excited. I grabbed the coffee. A couple things. When I do these shows on the road, you always get like gift bags. So I did a smoking joke with my buddy Kevin Kramich from the Boston Bruins Foundation. And this is the gift bag. We got cigar shenanigans. All right. Well, okay. Riley's telling me it hasn't come through yet. Check out these little mini cigars. A small, medium, and large cigar. All right. And also Skittles, M&Ms, and magnets that say for unlawful carnal knowledge. Can't be saying that live in the convent. Anyways, Riles did text me back, so if you can hold on a second. Yeah, he should be able to have it. It should be there. One moment. We're going to put you on a quick pause, and we'll come back in 1 second. Okay? We're going to take this commercial break. Hold on 1 second. you're live on StreamYard, I'm talking to Mark Riley right now. We're waiting for that email to go through. We're going to try to one last time to get this email through. Bring on Mark live, and we'll ask him some questions about hockey. Rouse will give me a call back in a minute. All right, I'll resend this.
I'm going to be live.
You're going to be live, brother.
I'm chewing my cereal right now.
Good. I hope it's Lucky Charms. I'll talk to you in a little bit. The Bruins need it. Give me a call in a minute. He's up because he's a Montessori school teacher. So I'm going to resend him another email. Give me another 30 seconds, folks. I appreciate your patience. We're just having fun. And Russo is off road. All right. We sent it again to Ryle, so we'll see what's going on. Anyways, it is Russo coming to you live from the convent. It is Friday, April 28th. I don't know about you. I read my Bible today. I get a page a day. A buddy of mine, Timmy, fellow wrestler from Lowell, sends me every day. He sends me, and I love it. It's a little reading from the Bible, like today's passage. You ready for this? As you look into the day that stretches out before you, you see many choice points along the way. The myriad possibilities these choices present can confuse you. Draw your mind. Yeah, you know what I mean? You have so many decisions. Draw your mind back to the threshold of this day where I stand beside you, lovingly preparing you for what is ahead. Well, I'll tell you what's ahead. The Bruins, God willing, are going to be winning tonight's game, wrapping up Game 6, getting some rest, and then preparing for the next series, number one. I think I'm going to go 5-2, but I've been wrong every time. So the only thing I was right about was that Kachuk was going to play well. All right, let's see what some comments we got here. Make some comments. Here we go. Boom. What do we got here? All right, so we got, okay. Yeah, don't mess with the formula. Absolutely. Don't mess with the formula. Danocek, what are you thinking? How you doing, Greg? He'll be at the Bruins game if we go Game 7. All right, so I don't know what's up with Riley. Riley must not have the internet now that he lives in the middle of nowhere in central Massachusetts. I'll text him one last time. You know, for all I know, he's finishing up his Lucky Charms, fixing his hair, and then trying to figure out how to do live stream. It's real simple. If you've never used StreamYard, you can actually just click on your phone. It's a link, and it will say you want your audio on, boom. You want your video on, boom. He might be doing it from a laptop. I've done it from both the phone. But it's a fun little, we had Jimmy Hurley on the other day, so if Hurley can figure it out, you know, retired fireman from Randolph, I'm sure Mark Riley can figure it out, the kid from South Boston, and I believe, I think he grew up in Milton a little bit. I don't know. With that being said, Celtics, like I said, won by 8 points. They should be killing these teams. I don't know what's going on, but I did see a funny meme with Tatum and the guy who wears the mask were hugging like Jordan and Pippen. That was a fun little meme. But anyways, you were here live from the convent. I'll give Rouse a few more minutes. If you're just checking in now, I was going over some of the bracelets that we receive when we do comedy shows. These are a huge hit. And we also get care bags, like I mentioned. It's kind of cool right here. You know what I mean? If I was a big cigar smoker, I'd love it, but I'm smoking the cigars. You know what I mean? I did find this. How's this sound? Boom. I found this. My old CD. Let's see if I can get it without. Yeah. And you know what? This is the same picture that's on Mike's Roast Beef that I just found got sold. So this is something that a lot of people, this was my bio back in the day. Check this stuff out. These glasses, I think these glasses are broken. I can't even see it. Try this again. Okay. So I used to say open for. Okay. Oh, you ready for this? So Dave has worked with heavyweights in the entertainment industry, such as the Bare Naked Ladies 9/11 benefit show. I did the Bare Naked Ladies 9/11 show for all the families at the Songus Arena. At the time, it was in front of 7,000 people, and it was the Bare Naked Ladies. And this is the gift I got. Oh my God, I totally forgot about this. So this is the gift I got from the Bare Naked Ladies when I opened up for all the 9/11 families at the Songus Arena. It was in 2002, and at the time, it was the largest audience I've ever performed in front of. This is what it says on the inside, which you're not going to be able to see. So I'm going to read it to you. It says, Mass 9/11 Benefit Concert presented with grateful appreciation to the members of Bare Naked Ladies, Guster, Avery, Dave Russo, and Andrew Gavazzos, great dude, for your unselfish support at our special families. Paul E. Songus Arena, Lowell, Mass. Oh, it was April 7th, 2004 is when it was. Pretty cool, huh? I have back here on my little, that's Russo on the road, but I have a little gift, not a gift, a little trophy case right here of fun little trophies from back in the day. I'll pull a couple out. Check them out. By the way, Riley teaches at a Montessori school. If my email didn't go in, that's one way. If it didn't go through, he goes nothing. Sunday. I said it twice already. Ridiculous. Amateur hour. Come on, man. Anyways, I'm going to tell you about this little award right here. It's the Golden Shower Award after this message from our sponsor, which, as you know, is always Focino Vineyard. All right. Give me 1 second, people. All right, so I've sent it to Riley 3 times, okay? Hurley, I sent it twice. It worked. I've done it myself. But look, we've been on for a half hour now. I sent it to him 3 times. You got to figure it out, buddy. Come on, Rouse, you can do it. You can do it. Sent. All right, so before the mini break, I showed you this award right here. This is the Golden Shower Award, presented to me in 2016 by Lenny Clark, but it was given by Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary gave it to me, the Golden Shower Award, because myself and Mark Riley went to his street hockey tournament. And Rouse and I were on the same team. We're doing real well, but it was kind of one of those nights it was raining out. He's got Mileck floors. It's in Connecticut where he used to live. It's Larry's place. And when you hockey town, when you're just playing street hockey on those on the floors that are plastic or Mileck, you're gonna slip. Fuck. He said it's not coming through. He said check the email. I have you logged into my email, Bob. Give me a different email. I don't know. Anyways, so I slip on this Mileck and I pinch a nerve or do something and I can't move. And I've been playing since I was 5 years old. I've never been injured playing hockey. I've been injured playing co-ed softball. I've been injured. Yeah, I got hurt more playing softball and wiffle ball than I ever have. I never got hurt playing hockey. So now I'm paralyzed. I can't even move. And somehow I get up. I get to the shower. I take a shower in a barn. And this is the first time I ever used a squatty potty. So I used a squatty potty. Okay, I used a squatty potty. Somehow that aligned my back up a little bit. I took a shower, and as I'm running back, he's like, "Is that Russo?" And he's like, "Get the hell out!" And I ended up getting the game-winning goal. Can't make that up. Riley got the other game winner on the other top corner. It was unbelievable. But on this game, I got the game-winning goal or the first goal. Or something happened, and he said to me, "What the hell did you do?" And I said, "I used the squatty potty, and I took a shower." He goes, "What's in that water?" And I said, "It was cocoon water." And then he goes, "I did a thing with Ron Howard." That's how kind of Larry and I kind of bonded. But then he sent me this golden shower wood. Actually, me and Riley lost to his team in the finals. It sucked. Anyways, Riley just gave me another email. Should we give it one more time? Let's give it one more shot. All right, after this commercial break. All right, we sent it again. We'll see what happens. I usually don't stay this long on the live podcast. I usually just in and out, say hello. Let's check out some of the comments we have here, maybe some of the scores. My buddy Rob Sissy down in Rhode Island saying hello, good morning. Lou Prod, it's going great, buddy. Yes. Anyways, all right. I sent it to Riley. Let's give it a shot. I mean, it's ridiculous if we can't get this because it's the StreamYard thing is so much fun. Anyways, what time is it? Jesus, 6:51. I was at the airport at 4:30 this morning. As a matter of fact, you know when you go to the airport, you can't park your car. My aunt's 79. I looked over my shoulder. I didn't see one state trooper. I parked my car. I had to drop off and walked in with her, printed out a ticket, printed out her boarding pass. Yeah, JetBlue. How we doing? Anyways, all right. It is Russo. If you're looking for something to do tonight, aside from the Bruins, we have Salvatore's, we have Focino Vineyard in Hollis, New Hampshire. Tomorrow night, Manch Vegas, New Hampshire, Chunky's. And I guess Riley doesn't have the internet. I'm really bummed out. I'm really bummed out that he hasn't got that because I didn't want to stay too much longer. But with that being said, another thing I found right here, the Grill House on Route 1. Anne-Marie LaFosse and Tony. They gave me this for doing their podcast. And I'm going to have to use that. I actually enjoy the Grill House on Route 1. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's the old Border Cafe. I think it's the old Border Cafe. But, yeah, I like the beef. I like the beef over there. As a matter of fact, I had raviolis over there one time. I had steaks, which I thought were really good. That's something I'm putting in my pack. I'm trying to make it there tonight. That's the Grill House. All right. Person thinks 4-2. I think maybe 5-2. And I don't think Riley is picking up. So I think this thing has gone long enough. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I hope. Look at this. Now he's there. I was just about to unblock him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've waited long enough. Okay, the gentleman I'm about to bring on stage right now. We actually performed last night together at Giggles Comedy Club, North Shore's #1 comedy club, and we were talking about the Bruins, and he made a great point about the goalie switching off. So Mark, professional ref, college hockey player, I'm going to introduce, and professional comedian. Let's first say hello, and then we'll figure out his game plan for what he thinks about the Bruins. All right, here you go. All right, sir. How you doing? How are you?
What's up? How's it going, man?
It's going well. We finally got you on here. This is it's just a StreamYard, live StreamYard event. And I was talking hockey, and I've been trying to get guests on when I do these podcasts in the morning, and you came to mind first thing this morning. I'm like, oh my God, because you and I were talking about the goalies, and I had thought about that. Like the goalies were switching every other game, and then you brought a great point here last night. You're like, well, you talk about, you say what you're talking about with the goalies.
Well, I was just saying that, the reason why Allmark has been so good is because he didn't have to play 60 games. He played a game and then he had a game off. And now as of Sunday on game 4, that was 4 games in 7 days. He hadn't done that since November. So
Right.
I didn't see why they didn't play. Now Florida, that arena down there is a house of horrors for Swayman. But so I get why they don't play him in game 4, but game 5 they should have gave him the start. I mean, he clearly can do the job, and then it gives Allmark a little rest because Allmark I don't think is 100% anyway. He worked all year long. And I get traditional people say you don't platoon goalies in the playoffs and all that, but you know what? We used to do all kinds of things that didn't work in the past, so things change. So you can't do it now. Allmark's got to play this series out, but I hope on the next series they're going to give Swayman a starter too.
I was really surprised, like when it happened, like the second game. I remember just like it was one of those things where, like, it came to my mind, like that doesn't seem right, and I just let it go. I guess that's just how. I guess they're just going with that guy. I know at the beginning of the season I mentioned that the goalies were going to be because I went to the first game and I saw Swayman get a shot over his shoulder and Allmark, and I don't know I think our weak part's the goalies. And then during the season I
said like a wrestler.
I said I think our weak part is the goalies, and they go, "What are you talking about? They're .0 this, they're point." I go, "Dude, we have the best defense in the league. We have the best goalies. I mean, the best offense." I said, "No one's getting shots on us." And even last game, dude, they got 16 shots. How many shots did they get?
I think they were right around 20. We had like 47.
Okay.
I mean, we're not losing the series. We're not losing the series. Then there's no way Florida with that team can beat the Bruins 2 more games in a row. It's not happening.
Well,
so I think last night and the other night, I think game 5 too. What you saw, the Bruins dominated play, but all the puck luck went to Florida. They got all the bounces. Especially obviously on that winning goal, right? But they got all the puck luck. The Bruins didn't get one bounce.
All right, let's talk about that winning goal. Let's talk about the goal that Tkachuk gets. Okay, you don't like Tkachuk. You don't like him at all, do you?
Oh, I hate him. If he was a Bruin, I'd love him. I'd absolutely love him. He's the Malcolm Subban of 2023. Yeah. I hated Subban, but if he was a Bruin, I would have loved him. But what? I hate him.
I still don't like stand Subban. I don't like Subban anyway, just because he was a Canadian. Doesn't matter to me. And I don't like his hairdo. I'm doing my hair. I got hockey hairdo. Look at
it. Keep the hat on.
I'm gonna grow it up in the face thing. You don't even grow it. I don't know. You look like
I had a bigger problem. Honestly, game 5 had a bigger problem with Frederick not playing.
You mentioned that.
Jack Frederick for Lauko. I don't see why you break up that third line. Coyle, Frederick, and Hall were dominant down the stretch until Hall got hurt. They dominated as a third line. They were the best third line in hockey. So I don't see why you break them up. The top 2 lines, with Krejci out, you go with Zacha, and you got Pasternak and Bertuzzi, and they've seemed to have some good chemistry. And then you get the top line, and when you need to, you can throw Bergie and Marshy back with Pasternak if you need to. But you have 4 lines deep. I mean, why mess with it? And I like Lauko. I actually do like him, and I think he'll be good for this team in the future. But not over Frederick, man. You can't sit Frederick for him.
So I think I told you last night that I thought Frederick was I thought he was a European player, and I said, because the European players to me, they're not like, they don't get in the corner. Like Pasternak, he's a goal scorer and stuff, but I want, like people saying, where is he? Where is he? I'm like, last year the same thing. In the playoffs, goal scorers like that, they have their best players shining on them. That's why we should be beating them, because they don't have, they can cover him, but now we have Hall. Now we have this guy. So we should be crushing these dudes.
We will. You watch. I'm predicting tonight's score. We're gonna beat them again, like 6-2. It's gonna be.
I thought 5-2. I thought 5-2, but you know what? That goal on Almark, dude, he's shaky right now. They messed with his head. He's taking off his thing, want to fight. Dude, you're our goalie. We can't afford you to hurt your hand. What are you, a knucklehead? Why is he taking off his helmet as a goalie, number one, and wants to throw at this kid? What the?
Thank
Come
God
on.
he didn't fight him. He would have got.
I know. And then what did he say? He's got a brain like a Swedish fish. Yeah, he does. He's got a brain like a Swedish fish on him. Look at. I don't this goalie thing. What does he believe in the hype, dude?
He is that good though. He is that good. He's the Vezina winner.
All right, you know what? You're that good when you get out of the first round. All right, without giving their goal, the guy that you don't want to have. He passed it away from our guy. He shot it away from our guy to their guy. That's why he plays goalie. That's why he's not a forward. Monkey.
Well, with Grzelcyk right next to him, it was just a bonehead play. I think he had a brain fart. I mean, the dude's been lights out all season.
Well, no. Hold on. Let me make the point on this one. Sorry, but this is what bothers me about him. And you know, because you played hockey. What do kids do when they're defensemen? They don't look. They shoot it up the other aisles, and the other defenseman gets it. Almark does that shit all the time. He just shoots it that way or this way without looking where the hell it's going. And you know what? I look at him going, dude, the mites from South Boston know not to do that. And your daughter's team knew not to do that. Your daughter's team was good. Well, hey, by the way, I'm going to switch it up about, because I know you coached for a while, but do you remember this?
What's that?
The Golden Shower Award.
That was a day, man. That was a day.
I told
How much
my
fun
version.
did we have?
I told my version of it. I said that like you were invited. Well, I didn't. I'll say it now. You were invited to Larry's thing. You invited me, and then you and I were on the same team, but it rained, and me and you run. We're fast, and it rained, and that was bad for us because the mile. And then I told him that you got that game-winning goal. You sniped that shot. Remember the top corner? Now, how did when I got this thing, because I got injured, and then I went upstairs.
You took some magical cocoon shower in his
right.
In his
Exactly. Right. Well,
and then you came back down, and you were fine. It was like the greatest comeback ever in street hockey.
Yeah, but you know what the weird thing was? I never really told too many people this. I did it live here. I used his squatty potty when I got there. Like I got something, so I had to go I went to the bathroom, and the squatty potty must have straightened out my back because
whatever you did, man, it worked.
Yeah, we made the finals, but I told him we did lose in the finals. It sucked. We lost.
We did. That was a
lose?
fun day.
How did they lose? What did they have? Richter in net? They had Cam Neely right wing.
Right.
Anyways, let me ask you this. What do you got going on tonight?
I'm heading up to Waterville Valley to do a show up there.
Maine? Is that Maine?
No, it's Waterville is in New Hampshire. Doing a show with Steve Halligan up there.
Okay. Steve
kind of thing.
and I will be working on May 11th together. Malden Overcomes Addiction. You're invited as well. It's a Thursday, May 11th, Thursday, May 13th, whenever that is.
Yeah, May 11th is a Thursday. I'm in Medfield that night for a couple of shows here in Medfield. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm gonna have to listen to the game on the way up. But
we should probably tell people you and I are going to be at June 15th, Thursday, June 15th, because I'm a genius. I remember that shit. You and I are going to be at Ten's Show Place in Salisbury.
Yes.
You know that? And that's
yes, I do.
And people go, "Oh, you're doing it as strip club?" I go. This is a state-of-the-art facility that made it through COVID, so they're doing fine. They survived. All right.
Yeah.
But it's a whole separate room, separate entrance, and the place it's like playing in Vegas, like playing at the Ritz, so it's going to be 10 times better. But anyway, so you're there. When are you local? Let's tell some of the people when you're local. You know, we were at Giggles last night.
Well, I know I'm at Giggles on June, the first weekend in June, 5th and 6th, I think it is. Something like that. Whatever that first weekend is.
June 3 and 4.
3 and 4, yeah. I'm at Giggles June 2 and
2 and 3. June 2 and 3.
June 2 and 3.
Thursday, Saturday. How do I know these things?
I never know.
Look at the calendar.
I guess.
I'm getting itchy. All right, so you know what I think we should probably do? We should probably do another Bruins alumni skating. I'll talk to the guys for next season. We'll set up a game with the All-Stars. We'll raise some money for the dudes for a good cause. We have to do that because
I was
my
supposed
cousin
to.
runs
I
the
was supposed to
Everett.
ref a couple this year, but my back has been messed, so I haven't been on the ice in a while. So,
You know what?
um,
Yeah, I skated in a couple of the games. I think Dougie's, Dougie's doing some of the refing.
yep,
Yeah, dude,
yep.
those guys, and we got some more stuff going with those two. They were undefeated this year. The Bruins alumni, they didn't lose.
They're like the Globetrotters, though, for real. Like, who is going to beat them?
They had Tuukka Rask playing out, Chara, Bork. I'm like,
I remember the game we played. We actually like tied or went up a goal, and like in 3 minutes they were up by like 5.
Yeah,
So,
no, you know what? I remember Bob Sweeney took that out. I remember like we scored. I passed to you, as a matter of fact.
oh yeah,
If
I
I'm not
had a
mistaken.
couple Genos. I would have had more if that Greg Murphy learned to pass a puck, but
Yeah, we got
that's
to
a
get
whole
the team.
nother.
You know, Murphy never played ice hockey. I was impressed.
He was the greatest pond hockey player ever. Come out of Weymouth. It just with boards, he didn't know what the hell to do. That was the problem. But
That's how
yeah,
I
we
passed
definitely
to
got to do
you.
that. I gotta take off and then
Yeah.
go shape and mold young minds. So
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. We'll see you in June 2nd and 3rd at Giggles, and of course June 15th we're going to have you. We'll see you up in Salisbury, Mass. So again, drive
while
safely.
we're talking hockey, Dave, before we go, I'll show you my slap shot wall. I got a
Oh,
whole
nice.
wall dedicated to slap shot in my
Very
office.
cool.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
You know what? I was showing these guys because in my office right here, over here, I got
I even got the boys on the wall.
I got Bork and that's Bobby Orr. But well, yeah, I've been trying to show some. Like I was showing this to you. You probably have these. How many bands do you have from the shows that we've done?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Wear them all the time. On every episode of the podcast, I try to show something. So that was pretty cool stuff that you just showed about the Hanson brothers.
I'll show you. I still have this, my trophy from
The golf.
the 4th annual Cape Cod Mini Golf Championship.
Well,
I say it would have been a repeat, but I think some of the
hold on a
scorecard the year before was a little tampered with.
I'm pretty sure this is the winning one from the year before, fucker. All right, how's that sound? You want to? And mine's bigger because I'm Italian.
Calm down over there.
You got a little wimp one. Look at this. Look at this. Cape Cod Comedy Weekend Mini Golf Champion 2017.
Got the same one on my desk.
I know, and you know, and I
You
remember
get old,
that day.
Dave. You gotta take the trophies you can get.
I'll tell you, old.
Yeah, I gotta run, man. Headphones back on. I gotta run. I gotta run, brother.
In the face.
All right.
Love you, bro. All right.
Love you too, man.
You're up.
See ya.
See ya. All right. That was Mark Riley, everybody. All right, so we've been on for about 46 minutes. That was fun. That was nice. I'll check in one last time with some people with the comments. All right. Wow, that was kind of cool. A lot of people commented. He thinks it's going to be. All right, so he thinks it's going to be 6-2. I think it's going to be 5-2. And all right. Love the stop shot wall. The last slap shot was awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 48 minutes. Long enough. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'll wrap it up with, let me see. Should I wrap it up with some music? Nah. We're just going to say, see you tonight at Guido's Last Supper. Or I'll see you tomorrow at Chunky's. If not, I'll see you at Focino Vineyard. A taste of Italy, 1 hour north of Boston, next to Nashua. I'm Russo. I'm on the road.